In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your Alexa Guard set up with your SmartThings so it's completely automated. Coming up next. Hi, this is Justin from Simply Smart, where we make smart home technology as easy as 1, 2, 3. So if you're interested in smart home technology, consider subscribing for more content like this. In this video, what we're going to do is show you how to get your Alexa Guard set up with your SmartThings so it will automatically turn on when you leave and automatically turn off when you come back home. I'm on the Devices tab of my Alexa app, and you can see right under my devices is the Guard section. If you don't see that, you're probably going to see something that's going to ask you to set it up. So I already have mine set up in the Alexa app. So we're going to go into that. And what it's going to do here is going to tell you the current status of your Guard at the top. So I am currently home. And it's going to tell you the current status of all of the options underneath. So it can listen for smoke and CO alarms. It can listen for glass breaks, and it can also do away lighting to make it look like you're home and just randomly turn on lights during the nighttime hours. So they are all off because my Alexa Guard is home. If I were to turn that on, depending on my settings, they would turn on. And then you have some history down here, so it will tell you every time that it was turned on and off, and if there were any alarms or alerts. In the upper right hand corner, when you go up to your settings, here is where you can choose the Echo devices that you want to be listening. So I have all of mine checked except for the one that I have at work. And then you have the options to turn on and off the smoke and CO alarm sounds and the glass break. And you also do have an option to link it into your security system if you have a Ring alarm or compatible ADT security system. And then the away lighting section is down here. So the first step in that is you would want to choose all of the lights that you want to use for the away lighting. And I would choose not all of your lights, but I would choose ones that are, a little bit spaced out. You don't want to have your kitchen lights turn on and then your bar lights turn on that are right next to one another, because it won't really do much from looking outside of your house. But maybe your kitchen and your dining room lights have those each go off. So that's what I've kind of done here. I've only chosen certain lights to be used. So that would be up to you, however you want it to do that. And then you just toggle it on or off, and your zip code is important so it knows when it's dark outside. That is pretty much all you need to do to set up the Alexa Guard in your Alexa app. But how do you get it to automate with SmartThings? So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go over to our SmartThings, and you can see that I have all of my Echo devices in my SmartThings. And the way that I did that is I integrated the Echo Speaks SmartApp. And I'll leave a link in the video description on how to get that set up, and also a card at the top of the screen. But this is awesome because you can go in here and you can do all kinds of stuff with your Echo devices. And it kind of tells you everything about your devices here under each device. We need to go over to our automation, and we would go to our Echo Speaks app. So obviously you have to have this installed first. We go to Echo Speaks, and then we go over to the Alexa Guard section. Right at the top here, we tap on that. And at the top, you can toggle the Alexa Guard to be armed or disarmed. But what we're interested in is the Automate Guard Control, which is the second option here. I'm going to tap that. All right, now in this option, you basically have 3 different choices on how to automate this. The first one is using SMH, which stands for Smart Home Monitor. If you don't know what that is in SmartThings, chances are you're not using that, and you can just skip over this. But what this does is if you're using the SmartThings Home Monitor, you come into here and you can say I'm going to be home in these modes. So I'm going to be home when it is off, and then you can hit done, and I'm going to be away when I am away. So that's one option there. The second option is a little bit better, I think, for most people, because they are going to be using the modes in their SmartThings, whether they're using the smart home monitor or not. So here you would just say I am home in these modes, and you would just choose the home mode. And I only have 3 modes, but it would show all of your modes here if you had more than 3. And then select the mode where you're going to be away. Tap that. And then the last option is you can use present sensors. So you can come in here, and we have everyone that's at the house or has visited, and we can say that we're away when all of these sensors are away, and we can just tap off all of our phones. So when all of us leave, then it will turn on the Alexa Guard. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it using the middle section, using the home and away modes, because I already have automation set up for that. And I think that is the simplest way, because basically when you're away from your house, you want it to be listening for all that stuff. And when you're home, you don't want it to be turning on lights. Now you do have a couple other options at the bottom here, and that's delay before activating. I'm actually going to change that to be 0 because our home and away modes, they don't trigger instantaneously because we have a large geofence area. So we can have it be automatic as soon as we leave, because we're kind of far away from home at that point. And then you also have some options to restrict the guard at the bottom. So you could say when this switch is on, don't do it, and when this switch is off, don't do it. So that's just another option. But that's pretty much it. Once you have your settings here, use either one of these 3. Change these settings down here as you see fit, and then just hit done. And now you can see that our automate guard control is now configured, and now as soon as we leave our house, it's automatically going to send us a notification letting us know that our Alexa Guard has been turned on, and when we arrive home, it'll let us know that it's turned off. And in the future, if you ever want to change that, you can just tap into here and change it to whatever settings you want. So that is pretty much all I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.